Moving on, Brian Albert.
What's up?
Just kidding. I'm going to turn to Kyle first. And Miranda, because you guys both play League of Legends. I'm going to know, 2015, looking ahead at the full year, I'm going to just throw this pen. Last year was a big, big year for League of Legends. Lots of new heroes, champions. Lots of new modes, lots of changes. My bad. What do you want and what do you expect out of League of Legends in 2015? Like, what do you want from that game? Do you want anything new?
I got one. I know.
Okay,
I want Team Builder in ranked. That would be so good.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Yeah, I know the challenge is, well, what about the ban and pick phase? Then I think you should, when you queue up, you just say, I'm queuing up as support. That's what I want to be. Or you give like a top 3. Like, I think Evolve does this. Like, you're like, I want to play support, but if support isn't there.
Yeah, it's tiered, right? Like, first is support, then I want Assault, then I want a Trapper.
Yeah, so if they could do that in League of Legends, that would be amazing. That would solve so many toxicity issues in ranked games. I've had ranked games where I join and they're like, hey, mid lane or feed. Like,
I mean, that's
common.
like the MOBA thing. Mid or feed. Yeah,
and that drives me nuts.
I don't understand the fascination with mid.
I don't either.
Mid's fine.
It's the Rockstar position.
Why
it's a glamour role, definitely.
I like having my buddy, my lane buddy.
I guess, but I like being able to be like, Miranda, go get that guy and we'll kill him together. Like, that's way cooler than like, I right-clicked him and he left.
It makes me angry when chat people are like, oh, you had to bring people to come kill me. I'm like, this is a team game. Like, what don't you get about this? Like,
yeah, dude, and it worked.
Yeah, that used to be the thing back in old school Dota is like someone would get rolled and they're like, 1v1 me. And I'm like, that's not Dota.
Yeah.
What is this? You don't 1v1 Dota. Like, why?
This isn't a deathmatch game. Like, what do you think is going on? And then, I don't know. Seeing Team Builder in ranked would make me really, really, really happy. Mm-hmm. What about you?
I am excited to see what specialty modes they bring in. Like, that's my favorite thing about League. It's just like
you like the Earth.
The Earth?
Ultra Rapid Fire.
I like Poro King.
I want that back. I need that back.
As a permanent mode?
No.
They want to keep it like the McRib. You want the McRib.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like an annual thing, yeah.
Yeah, McRib of League of Legends. Ultra Rapid Fire is perfect in every way, and I want it back just for a little bit, just so I can get that taste, and then I'll see it next year.
You realize, it's not actually that good. Get it out of here, and then I'll come back next year.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Do you want?
Are we talking about McRib or Earth right now?
No, definitely.
Yes.
McDonald's is gross. So.
False. But I mean, true. But also no. Anyway.
McDonald's is delicious.
And also terrible.
No.
But also the best.
No.
Stop. No.
Right.
Like once a year, I have a craving to go get McDonald's, and I go get it. And
Chicken
I eat
nuggets.
It, and I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever eaten. And then I don't eat it again for a whole year.
Like, it doesn't even taste good to you?
No.
Oh my god.
It tastes good to you?
Yes.
It tastes delicious to me.
Yes.
McDonald's is okay.
No.
What is happening?
Do you guys have gaming food, like gaming snacks?
No.
You guys don't have like something specific you want to?
No, I specifically, especially when playing MOBAs, like I specifically don't eat. If I'm in a League of Legends game, I'm like,
I just drink a lot of beer.
What?
Yeah, I don't even do like the listen to music when you're playing a game thing.
I can't do it.
I do that.
I do that.
I used to. I can't do it
Pumped
anymore.
Up for a game, like, yeah,
Good hype.
This one.
I gotta have hot Cheetos or something sour.
Wait.
What?
What?
Yeah.
That is insanely specific.
The second one I don't care about.
Hot Cheetos, yeah.
Something sour.
Microwave Cheetos?
No.
What?
Like,
No. Like
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, how do you make a
How did you
temperature?
not know what
like
these
spicy
are?
flavored Cheetos.
Flaming hot Cheetos.
Flaming hot
There are
Cheetos.
multiple flavors.
Dude.
What?
Spicy Cheetos
going
are
on?
legit.
You guys
don't know what flaming hot Cheetos are?
No.
I mean,
Something's
I
wrong
guess
here.
it makes sense that they would exist. Spicy Cheetos.
How do you? It's finger food though, right? It's like regular
Yeah,
Cheetos.
They're Cheetos.
That doesn't
They're
like.
in the vending machine.
Yeah, but that doesn't like. Oh,
For
they're right
a
here.
quarter.
Here,
yeah,
Oh,
for a
okay.
quarter.
That's weird.
I saw your
that
hand go
doesn't,
over your
like-
pockets looking for a quarter.
No, that doesn't bug you to like pick up food with your hands and then touch your keyboard and.
I can't do
I
it.
usually do it if I'm dead,
Yep,
and then
I
I'll
can't
and then
do it.
I'll.
I can't eat
Are you
and
dead a
play.
lot,
I can
Kyle?
drink
What?
soda and play
Not
or drink
really.
beer.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
can
forget.
drink and
Yeah.
play.
I have a coffee or a beer and forget it's there the entire time.
Yeah,
I'm in the
I
match.
do
Oh,
that.
I don't.
Yeah, it's
No.
weird. Like after
I want to be more like
after
you
I
in 2015.
Yeah.
come out of the submerging in this tub of water that is Dota, I'm like, oh, like coffee.
Oh, I brewed this
It's
6
cold.
hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want from
Sorry
League of
to
Legends in
derail it.
2015,
What do I want
Brian?
from League of Legends?
Yeah.
Wow.
To
Because
play it.
we talk. Yeah, we talk hypothetically about playing it more. What would you want from that game as someone who plays a lot of Dota?
Have we talked about why it's so hard for us to play multiple MOBAs at the same time, like extensively?
No, go, and we
should
can,
do that.
or we can turn it into a topic later.
Okay. I'm gonna touch on that really quick.
Okay, and I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget it.
Here's what I don't like about learning MOBAs. I don't like the period of time where all it is I'm like, okay, that purple guy, he can freeze me in a bubble. Okay, now I know that. Like I don't like getting up to that base level of knowledge.
Learning the champ skills.
Yep, like
yeah.
oh, he has this
Yeah.
this item that shoots lightning out whenever I hit him. Oh,
Yeah,
that sucks.
well, especially because you're a victim of it the whole time. Like,
Yeah,
it's the
Exactly.
burden of knowledge
I
falling on the
hate that
victim. It's
part,
awful.
And I'm past it in Dota. I'm well past it to the point where I
Yeah.
can start thinking about how all those things work.
You don't want to do
together.
that in Zomba?
No, I understand that League is great, and I would love it if I played it
Yeah.
more. But like, I have to get to that point, and I know how long that took in Dota.
Yeah. That's my.
Just play
That
ARAM.
is my hindrance.
ARAM is so fun.
Get to
As well-
ARAM and then you're good. Like
Yeah.
honestly, that's the best way to learn new
Yeah.
champions is ARAM, and I want to get. That's my resolution for League this year is to get away from ARAM because that's all I do.
All random, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
all
random,
random,
all
all
mid.
mid.
Got
It's
it.
one lane.
I was
Yes.
like, ARAM. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like all random. I just want to confirm that that is what it is.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's like
I also have the
Super quick.
issue, and you touched on it on your article about Dota changing your life, but every game, not just other MOBAs, but every other game I play, I measure in how many games of League I could have played in the time I spent playing.
It's a
that game.
legitimate, like, it's kind of a problem.
Yeah,
The way I
yeah.
think about other games now. Like, I value their worth in Dota time.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah, like Miranda and I want to play Game of Thrones, Telltale Game of Thrones.
You,
It's like-
you
it's
gotta
like-
play it together because you don't want to play that twice.
that's like 2 games of Dota. Okay, well, sure. Dragon Age, it's like 100 games of Dota.
Yeah,
no,
no.
I can't.
Yeah, no,
Can't
that's
do
not
it.
happening.
Like, anytime I can play a game with somebody else, like, oh, you're gonna play Game of Thrones? Oh, cool, I'll watch you. Like, now I don't have to play it. I can just, like, take that in, and now we can just go play Dota.
So that's
That's you.
I
and-
didn't even say what I want from League.
No,
I
you
want to
didn't
get
really.
past that point.
Yeah, but I also, I'm with you, but I also just don't want to play it to have to get there. Like, I just want to know.
You want the knowledge.
just
without
want to
the-
know.
You want the knowledge to like osmosis
Give
into
me,
your
just give
brain.
me that baseline.
I-
I'll go from there.
I have a very specific goal in League of Legends, and this is like separate from what I want from the game and more like what I want from me in League of Legends. Like, by the end of 2015, I want to know in the same way I could, from top to bottom, list every single Dota hero. I want to be able to do that for League. Like, I want to know enough about the game that I can identify on site every single hero. Like, that's all I want to know about League in 2015. I want to get to that point
Interesting.
because then I'll feel good about the game. Like, I will feel good about my knowledge of the game at that point. By the time I could identify, like, oh, like that little purple blob is Spectre. Like, I can tell by the portrait who's who. Like, by that point, I felt really confident in my knowledge of the game and the heroes and the skills.
Just curious, do you think in Dota that you know all the skill? Maybe not like by name and cooldowns and stuff, but you know every
No.
skill for every hero?
No, there are many, many passives in which I have no
Okay,
idea what they do.
okay.
Yep.
Yesterday, I learned that the Q and the W on Warlock are completely different.
Oh, okay, never
I
mind.
was like, what are these skills the same? I don't get it. Like, oh, okay, they're kind of different. Yeah, 2015 for League of Legends. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I would want from that game as someone who only plays it casually. Because what it has is like totally satisfactory for me right now. But yeah, like you're saying, like more modes, cool things that I can do aside from ARAMs and aside from ranked matchmaking and stuff.
yeah, I know they're gonna have it. I'm just excited to see what they're gonna have.
Yeah.
So because they're always super fun. I always
Yep.
sign on for those.
Would you want them to last, like, stick around longer, or
No.
do you like how they?
I like they're
it's-
usually
how-
like 2
It's
weeks.
a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, like 2 weeks or so, maybe a little bit longer. And that's perfect. It's enough time to schedule time to get into it and to learn it and to play a few games and then be done with it. So
You know what I want? I got it. I know what I want from League of Legends 2015.
Drop
And
it.
I know that Riot is not into this, but I want to be able to contribute to the success of esports on the League of
Oh.
Legends side.
Ooh.
Like,
That would
in the
be
same way I
nice.
can buy a compendium for Dota 2, or I think Counter-Strike does this too, right? Like, you can buy a map pack or something and it goes toward a pool.
Yeah, so community design maps
Yeah.
are approved, and then like I don't know, you can design a map, but if it's not good, it's not going to make this next pool. But if it does
Yeah.
make the pool, it's officially released as part of a map pack, which you can pay for, and the proceeds go to like the game itself or like future tournaments or the
Yeah.
designers. It's actually a really cool thing.
I would
And
love
then
it
you get a
if
neat
you
little
adopted that.
coin and it
I
goes
have
on
an
your
idea.
profile. That's cool.
Nice.
I have an idea how they
What's
could
your
do
idea?
it. They should release original skins with palette swaps that then a portion of that goes toward a prize pool.
Huh.
Because
That could work.
there's a lot. I've heard a lot of people say like, "Oh, I love the original skin. I just wish we could palette swap." And if they did that, and then they let a portion of that go towards the prize pool, that would be pretty cool. Because I think your idea is right. Like, that's one thing when everyone's like, "Oh, League versus Dota," they're like, "Oh yeah, but look at Dota's prize pool." And
Yeah. I don't
is what-
even, I don't know. It's, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they gotta let the community help.
Yeah.
I mean, people would
People want to,
People
yeah.
would want to, yeah, and that would be awesome for the esports teams that win that.
I just think
Well,
Riot
that's
worries about
fine.
copycatting Valve, like looking like
Right.
they're copycatting.
it
Who
just
cares?
doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a
Whatever.
concern you should
Yeah.
have when the genre is so large. It's like first-person shooters aren't like, well, I don't want to have to aim down the sight a certain way because Call of Duty does it that way. And it's like that's ridiculous.
Okay.